Yeah, so pretty much had the Giants and the Cowboys in New York, man, and the Cowboys destroyed them. Cowboys absolutely destroyed them, and I mean from the jump. I mean the Cowboys had so many turnovers. They turned over the Giants so many times, and I mean it was just impressive to see. It was absolutely impressive to see. Don't get me wrong, the Cowboys has always beat the Giants, but I just think this time was different. This time was different, and it's one of those to where I mean they destroyed them, absolutely destroyed them, and it got to a point to where it was almost kind of sad for the Giants. I mean because Cowboys were so motivated, and played like it. They seemed like they didn't want the Giants to get anything. I don't even want you to get a first down. That's how it seemed. And the Cowboys definitely seemed better than they were last year. Um, I mean, it's one of those to where, don't get me wrong, the Giants haven't ever been like one of those teams that was going to contend for a championship. And the Cowboys really haven't either. But for the most part, they've always been kind of looked at as better than the Giants. But just to do the Giants like this, I mean, they set a message to me. Now don't get me wrong, they got the Jets next, and Aaron Rodgers always had the Cowboys number. Always had their number. The last, I'll say probably 3 or 4 years. I mean, playoffs. I mean, I always had their number. So we'll see. I think they definitely get over the hump and beat the Jets. So I think the Aaron Rodgers curse that the Cowboys been having, I think that's a done deal. But the game has to be played, and yeah, we shall see. And then even down the line, we got other tough teams that Dallas got to see if they can get over that hump. Got to see if they can get over the hump again. I mean, they got the 49ers coming up on the schedule, and then more tough teams. So we'll definitely see, to come how it's going to play out. But for the most part, I think the addition of Gilmore is just helped the Cowboys because he's one of those, he can follow your go-to receiver. He can follow your go-to receiver, and I think he's consistent too as far as his play. He's consistent, and so got him a pick yesterday. Got him a pick, and I think he's also a leader. So I think the team is going to feed off him as far as the secondary, and then I think it's going to help Diggs. Help Diggs, be more zeroed in, and Diggs want to show, hey man, shoot, I see y'all brought Gilmore in, but shoot, I'm still that dude. So I like that. I like the addition of Gilmore. I think it helps. And, to me, the question is Dak. It's going to be Dak. He missed 5 games last year and still led the league in interceptions. That cannot happen this year. That cannot happen this year, or Dak needs to sit down. Honestly, that cannot happen. And so with the defense doing how they're doing this year, and hopefully they're consistent, and then, Dak has to be on board. Dak has to be on board. No panicking. No giving the defense layups right in their hands. So, yeah. But other than that, I mean, the Cowboys look nice. Definitely see them in the mix for the Super Bowl for sure. And, it's to be seen. But for the most part, I mean, they look very nice. Look very nice. And I'm looking forward to see how it play out with them. And so, yeah, just continue to like, share, subscribe, and appreciate the support.